you know that something is fucking wrong. Every day you go into work, you know that there's something that just something's not right. Every day you wake up, you look at yourself and you say, what the fuck am I doing here? This is not, just something is not fucking right. You're kind of floating through life. You get to go to work, you make your money, you come home, you're happy, you pay your bills, but just something is not there. And deep down inside, you know that something just isn't right. And what that is, it's a call from your conscience deep down below telling you that there's more, that you are meant for more. You're not living up to your potential. And it means that the job you're doing, the money that you're making, it's not right. You should be doing more. Yeah, you might enjoy doing, whatever you're doing. You're a fucking mechanic or something. You go, this is easy, it's straightforward. I've been doing this for 5 years. I'm making good money. But there's more that you can be doing. There's more that you want out of life. You're sick. You know that deep down inside, every time a customer's car comes in and it is some nice fucking car, you go, man, I wish I could have that. I wish I could have that. Why can't you fucking have it? Yes, you can. You can fucking have anything you want. A car is not expensive. Sure, a Rolls Royce is $500,000, but it's not $1 million home, and people own those too. You can get whatever you want, but you have to be able to confront yourself and realize and recognize that your life is not what it is. You're not doing what you want. You're not making the money that you want. You don't have the physique that you want. You are meant for more. The simplest thing, the easiest way to start on the path is by looking at your body and realizing there's more. I want more. I want my wife to have this beautiful Adonis. I want to look like the way I did when I was younger, where I was more athletic. You know that there's more that you want. It's not brushing it off and just ignoring the problem, saying, I'm a man, I don't give a shit about my physique, I got my girl, I'm all good. No, you're not. You're not good. You know you're not going to be good, especially when you're fucking 40 or 50 years old and you got a stroke, and then suddenly you're fucking paralyzed from your left side or your right side, or you're all fucked up. You can't do any more exercise, you can't run because you've had fucking triple bypass, quadruple bypass, and you're fucked. So you know that there's more that you want out of life. No matter what age you're at, no matter what your physique, no matter your income, there's more that you want. You can do it. I've done it. And you're afraid to confront yourself. That's the worst part. Most people, they just kind of float through life because they are afraid to look inside. They're afraid to just realize what it is that they're doing, because it's a scary place. You can get depressed. It's scary, man. When I was living in New York and I was working at fucking Wendy's, it was a scary thing to do, right? I'm living in a $700 a month apartment. My monthly pay after taxes was like $900. So I had barely enough money to pay my rent, and I had just enough money for a Metro card and maybe like $50 or $70 left over every month to spend on bullshit. If I wasn't eating at that Wendy's for free, I would have fucking starved. And it was a scary thing to look inside and to ask myself, what the fuck is wrong with me? And I didn't do that for a long time. I knew I wanted more. I knew that there was more. I knew that I was meant to, I knew I was meant to go to college and study finance and to get into well-paying jobs. And I knew that I was meant for a higher intellectual pursuit and find more comfort and enjoyment in that. I knew that I was meant for more, but it was scary to say, how the fuck do I get out of this fucking circumstance? How do I get out of this? I don't have any money for fucking school. I don't have time for school. It felt like a lot, working 40 hours a week. I go, man, that's really fucking hard. Until I got into consulting years later, and I'm fucking working 100 plus hours a week. So anything is possible. You can find the time to do that introspection. Right? You're working 40 hours a week. You come home, you crack open a beer, and you fucking watch TV for 4 hours and fall asleep in your fucking fat ass chair. How about you actually sit down, instead of cracking a beer, sit down and do the actual introspection. Sit down by yourself with no distractions, with a piece of paper, and start thinking about, what do I actually want? What am I missing? And how do I get to those things? Once you can identify the goal and the destination, you can plan out the journey, right? When you go on your fucking little vacations, you want to go to, I don't know, fucking Disney World, right? You don't just say, I'm gonna go to Disney World and not plan for it. You actually have to sit there, write out the itinerary, plan out the costs, how are you gonna get there, what's your transportation. Life is the same exact fucking thing. I mean, that's literally what college is. College is like, my destination is to get a career in finance. And how do you get there? You have to study these different things, right? You have to earn these different credits to eventually get that job, to get into that career. And the more specific you are, is the better. So if you say, I want to go to Florida, that's one thing. If you say, I want to go to Disney World, you're far more specific. So same thing with your body. If you say, man, I'm unhappy, I want to improve my body, you can't just say, I want to get to improving my body. You have to actually write down something specific. I want to lose X amount of weight, or that's one of the easiest ones. Or I want to build my muscles. I want to have 20-inch arms. Whatever the fuck it is that you want to do, at least you can do something that's measurable and you can work towards that goal. So if you know something's fucking wrong in your life, sit the fuck down, look inside. Don't be fucking scared. Don't think you're disrespecting yourself or whatever. Stop being a fucking bitch and just write it down. Look deep down inside yourself. That's the hardest fucking thing. Most men think that being a man, think that being a man is getting fucking drunk and beating the shit out of people. Yeah, I'm so tough. Look at me. I can fucking yell at my wife. I can be angry. I can scare my kids. I'm such a big scary tyrant. Look at me. How about you fucking look at the monster deep inside of you and fucking address it? It's scary, but you can fucking do it. I did it. You can fucking do it.